Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the fascinating world of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Our word of the day is charm. Now, charm as a C1 level noun has two primary meanings. The first refers to the quality of being pleasing or attractive, often in a way that makes people like you. The second refers to a small ornament or trinket, often worn on a necklace or bracelet. Let's dive deeper into both of these meanings, starting with the attractiveness definition. Think about someone who is effortlessly likable. They probably possess a great deal of charm. You might hear someone say, "He won her over with his charm and wit." Or, "The old building had a certain charm that made it irresistible." Now, let's consider some synonyms for charm in this sense. One good synonym is allure. For example, the allure of the exotic island drew tourists from all over the world. Another synonym is attractiveness. A sentence using attractiveness could be, "Her natural attractiveness made her a popular choice for the role." We can also use the word appeal. Consider this sentence, "The film's appeal lies in its relatable characters." Another similar word is charisma. The politician's charisma helped him win the election. Finally, think of the word fascination. The intricate details of the artwork held a certain fascination for the viewers. Okay, let's move on to antonyms, words that have the opposite meaning. For the sense of attractiveness, an antonym of charm is repulsiveness. We could say, his repulsiveness made it difficult for him to make friends. Another antonym is ugliness. An example is, the ugliness of the abandoned factory was a stark contrast to the beauty of the surrounding countryside. We can also use the word disgust. The sight filled her with disgust. The word offensiveness is also suitable. The offensiveness of his comments was immediately apparent. Finally, consider the word unattractiveness. The unattractiveness of the proposal made it difficult to gain support. Now, let's consider the second meaning of charm, a small ornament. Think of a charm bracelet filled with trinkets representing special memories. You might say, "She wore a charm necklace with symbols of her travels." In this context, synonyms are slightly different. A suitable synonym is trinket. For instance, she collected small trinkets from her travels. Another synonym is amulet. He wore an amulet for good luck. We can also use the word pendant. The pendant on her necklace was shaped like a heart. Consider the word bauble. The Christmas tree was adorned with colorful baubles. A final synonym here could be talisman. The talisman was said to protect him from harm. Now, for antonyms of charm in the sense of small ornament. It is difficult to find direct opposites, as it refers to a specific type of object. However, you could think of something plain or unadorned as a contrast. So, let's use the word plainness in that context. The plainness of the room highlighted the ornate details of the antique furniture. Another word we could use, albeit loosely, is bulk. The bulk of the machinery contrasted sharply with the delicate charms on her bracelet. Consider the word simplicity. The simplicity of the design was its greatest strength. How can we use charm in everyday life? Well, you might say, "He's got so much charm. Everyone loves him." Or, "I bought a little Eiffel Tower charm for my bracelet when I visited Paris." Common expressions include phrases like a lucky charm, referring to an object believed to bring good fortune. You could say, "I always carry this coin. It's my lucky charm." Another expression is to turn on the charm, meaning to act in a way that is deliberately pleasing. For example, "He turned on the charm in an attempt to get a discount." Let's look at a few more sentences and phrases. The city's old world charm made it a popular tourist destination. She used her charm to persuade him to change his mind. The antique shop was full of interesting charms and trinkets. He was completely disarmed by her charm. She wore a silver charm in the shape of a dolphin. He's a man of great charm and intelligence. So, to recap, charm can refer to an attractive quality that makes people like you, or a small ornament. Remember the synonyms like allure, appeal, and charisma, and antonyms like repulsiveness and unattractiveness for the attractiveness sense. For the ornament sense, think of trinket, amulet, and words like plainness for contrasting ideas. And remember, charm is a versatile word that you can use in many everyday situations. Thanks for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this exploration of the word charm insightful. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover our show, and we really appreciate it. And now I want to hear from you. Create your own sentence using the word charm and share it in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you come up with.